Hi guys, welcome to Chats with Lily.
Juba.
Disho.
Yeah. Wakali misi miko.
Yeah,
My
man.
lady, I'm in the garden.
We never seen a fine lady.
Oh, he's the fan. This one. The fan, big time, I say.
One time.
Yeah, man. And we are shooting from, is it the Loans by School of Distance and Learnings and stuff.
Oh,
In it, bro. Yeah, it's by distance. But it looks better than the classes for these people who learn normal, eh?
Yeah.
Kali, they are for big people.
Eh? What do you mean? What do you mean only big people go for distance?
No, like that's why they look nice, because they're for big people. Yes, only big people go for distance.
Awara. Kaya pa sa sangwa fati. Very so kumuna fati. Vajaba upua jan. They are the people who do distance.
But they're also young people
Yeah.
who are like focused for like that. Why is it?
That are clean.
Yeah, not focused.
Me, I'm a focused lad, Kylie, so I gave it food time.
Yeah, for sure.
Came to school to sacrifice myself. Freshest.
Yeah, courses could overcome.
Yeah. So now we get into the conversation. Actually, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're comfortable, huh?
Very
Fresh?
comfortable. Freshest.
Yeah. When did you start doing your content?
Like 2 years ago, a year ago.
And then how is it going?
It's going okay so far. So far, so good.
So which one is more important? Doing basketball content?
Basketball is more important. But I think I would love to start making more content about my basketball life.
But do you think like people they become successful with basketball in Zambia?
Why do you have to put Zambia more?
No, like most of the things in Zambia don't go through.
Yeah, because, okay, it's not only the Zambians that come to watch basketball, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, like, there are instances where you get a scholarship.
How many have got that in Zambia?
Okay, so far, let me say 2 former CBU students were given scholarships to go study by Cyprus University.
It's outside the country?
Yeah.
It's where?
I don't know.
Oh, Cyprus. It's in Europe, man. It's in Europe.
It's in Europe?
Yeah.
It's in Europe.
So like they give you scholarships to go study?
Full scholarships.
But to study what? Like, when you're already studying at CBU there, you're going to study
You're
what
going to
now?
study
You're
what?
going to study the same program you left with. But mostly that's like a business school.
So
Because the girls were doing business.
So ku biz wafye kwa mukaka.
I think so.
Wala boy.
Voila.
Who did they take from engineering?
From engineering. Us, we are too busy to start playing football.
Engineering pale vechora. Pale vechora pa engineering.
Yeah, engineering pale vechora. Yeah, man.
Busy. No scholarship boy. Kakira singa hapo na tonse scholarship hapo.
Tabesha. But yeah, engineering, and is it these guys from Built Shanshan?
Environment.
They seem like very busy. So why there's this stereotype, like if you're dating someone from SB, Tabesha. But how true is it? Oh, not SB. What do you call it? This thing, architecture. You're dating a girl from architecture.
Tavesh mas, Tavesh.
For real?
Tavesh.
You have experience.
No, it's not like I have experience. I know like the workload of the guys because I have a roommate who does architecture and I have friends and the girl that side as well. Life hard because they're given like 200 assignments to say how?
Like how does someone get 200 assignments?
The drawings.
The drawings.
Do we even stay for more than 200 days in school?
Just like for a month.
No.
Huh?
No.
We don't even stay for more than 200 days in school.
That
Does it?
assignment I'm telling you about is supposed to be submitted within maybe 3 to 4 days. Meaning niggas don't sleep.
Real,
man.
You have to sketch. Draw your friends.
Wow.
Then imagine such is your
Draw a
girlfriend.
bridge.
Imagine.
Now
Draw a bridge.
imagine a girl who's that busy finds it finds the opportunity to cheat on you.
What do you mean, nigga? She's busy. How she's going to cheat on you?
Girls know how they do it. You don't know that thing like girls cheat more than guys. Fresh. I mean, a dish. How many people have you dated, Divi?
Okay, let me say this, yeah? I've dated one guy from CBU.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go well. That was when I came in my first year.
Fresh.
What happened?
That was this guy, this boy.
Yeah.
It's gone from guy to boy.
What happened?
This boy, everything was going smoothly, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But then, I don't know if I was the other one or...
You were a fresher.
Yeah, a fresher.
Okay, I was the other one.
Wait, you're a fresher and you expected him to take you serious?
Wait, I want to hear the
What year were you doing even?
He was in his final.
Huh? Wait, you're a fresher, you were dating a final, eh?
But it wasn't even that serious.
Wow, like you said things were going smoothly. It means it was
It
serious.
was going smoothly, but not very serious, because it didn't last for like months.
Man, so just started in you just.
1 week. I love you. I love you too.
Hey, what do you mean? Like,
It was love at first sight.
How? That's why it is.
The talking stage taking long.
Come on, how long should the talking stage take?
At least a month.
Then you took how long?
Just 1 week.
Is that enough?
No. I think.
But me, I feel like even like when you just look at someone, you can know that this one is the one who is easy. There are men who are like that. You've never heard stories like a man just meets a girl and is like, I want to marry you, and the guy is like genuine.
Yeah, I feel like the issue of like talking stage. Yes, I feel more over it's for those boys who have no value for that. Get off here, even if I'm talking to this young nigga, just wasting his time, because when he just came like from the UK, talking stage. I'm talking stage, yeah, but could you do
Chipu.
Yes. Yeah, man. Smigo.
Atakuwa vechipubo mwa.
Utapawa.
Mostly iba fe ma circumstances.
Isn't that like a gay? Isn't that like homo? Wait. Do homos cheat?
Everyone cheats.
Even homo.
I think you cheat when like you're homosexual. Is it bi? No, it's not homosexual. It's bi?
I don't know.
When you're bisexual and then you decide to like go do it with another girl or another boy outside your trio.
There was this story, like who watched that video by this guy inside CBU? He was shooting on Missy Mountainous with different
and with the opposite gender, you've seen.
How?
Like all these things.
The homos and stuff, real?
No, man, you can't be homo where we are coming from. You are killed for that.
True. But here it's tolerated, they say at rights and stuff, shine.
Takwaba kwa rights, umwame, sample in charge.
So if you those ones that are homo, Gababa sended a sample. Isn't it fair?
Fair shot.
I heard.
Don't they use them?
I heard someone who's like homo was saying that they would love for their sample to be gotten because like direct transition.
What do you mean?
Like if they
those
get it,
like girls,
Nishchapwa, it has become a she now. Yes.
But honestly speaking, what makes someone a she? Walking.
And you know, I feel like the issue of homosexuality, this is also heavily linked to the girls who let them be like them. You get? So girls are the problem in some way because they need to tell off these niggas. You nigga, some boy deep.
But they love such because I hear there are guys who use homosexuality as an excuse to be with a girl and see girls naked. So girls are comfortable with a guy as long as the guy calls themselves homo.
Yeah.
And they love them.
Chummy.
Yes, Chummy.
Nah,
And you act like one.
Real life situation.
What cut?
Bro, this story, it's just something for off camera.
You bring it on camera.
Why don't you mention it? Like, what have you started?
I'm depressed up to now after guys in America. I fuck with a tough makuma to talk about poef. You feel me? And I'm here, young. I meet this person. Say, host me go. I like your music. Started sending me things. Like, oh my god.
Wait. A nigga sent you nudes.
Bro, yeah, man. And I'm still depressed up to now.
When I remember there was a time a girl sent for me on Facebook.
No, a girl you'd understand because you guys know. But
Like,
a
it
guy,
was weird.
because even it's weird, like a guy and a guy are bathing together. No, guys, let's be serious.
Man.
Yeah?
It's hella crazy.
But there are guys who are okay with that, man. Like who are okay with another guy.
Now I'm feeling bush wash. Slow.
So what if you're late, eh? Like you're really late. And there's only one bathroom.
There's no excuse to being gay.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse. There's nothing like
No
you're late.
room.
Even
There's
though you're about
nothing
to
we can
die,
do it.
you don't do that.
Don't do that. Just die alone.
What of those that were born with it?
Yeah, there are people who are like born with.
No one
Born
is
with what?
born
There's
up.
no one who's born homosexual. Exactly.
There, Philia.
There's no one.
XY chromosome.
There's no
like
one.
the chromosome doesn't choose between X or at what?
How?
It's XX. I don't know.
It's either you're X, XY or XX kwasira.
What if you're X?
No.
Y, X.
How?
Gay.
Why you want to forget people nobody but if a child is born like this,
Yeah.
if it want me for your stuff
Wait,
You know, there was a time I was coming, like I was walking in the road and they were talking about this person who's chosen to be an it, and then they were like, "Uliafai kasho kumuikata, kumukakira. Ulimwamera nguri mwana kashi." Ngana tundu mwana kashi mwamuma mo. Ulimwamera nguri mwana kashi.
Wait, so you guys, like, seriously, we've bought to the story that there are people who are born like that.
No. That's impossible, man.
Yes, it is impossible.
But they start being like that.
No.
How?
Misa, okay, like maybe you're born in a family where they're just girls and they're only surrounded by feminine energy.
There's no such a thing.
I have sisters. If you look at me, you think I don't even have a single sister.
Can't she? It's genetic.
No. Quite perfect. If you're a guy, you're
As
just
a guy. Real.
No, Shani is simping, wala. You are just a guy.
Wait, simping
A guy
is
is not
gay.
supposed to simp.
That's being gay also.
But me, I want my man to
For
simp
real?
for me.
But for real again, like a guy is...
Okay, simping we can understand. Okay, I can understand because didn't want me to go to school we go to Adesang kana kona bantu abampia. Kaife yari buruto.
Yeah.
So when I say these guys have they have like something. Yeah. So they were raised to say even if something just scratches you, lead a question. We won't call that simping. We just say these guys have been raised like that. Then if we are told you're not supposed to cry, now
because my mom also used to tell me like flu is not a sickness.
Exactly.
Headache is not a sickness, but it's a sign of a sickness. So go drink water. That's what mom used to tell me.
So meaning you have been raised to say ngawai china kubika pofielo bapada no bandage. So if someone puts
and we're even
bandage,
very healthy. We grew up very healthy.
then the
Fresh.
person is not simping.
Exactly.
But kwa diba simping imo to mona fe gay. That's been gay now.
That's
This
been
nigga is
off.
just
Because
being
I
gay.
hear their guys even cry. Like they cry for their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Okay, cry. But immediately the guy.
There's okay. You know, there's why you say you break character. I see those
No, there's
moments.
a part of being
Those moments should be. No. Those moments should be rare. Like yes, at times are like you break, but let that be rare. Like if you're crying, what more the girl? Techi don't know, mbesh.
Cry more. You should pay for yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like the world needs more men, but it is producing a lot of boys. You feel me?
Yeah.
Produces a lot of boys. How? fear change. It's no longer the way like the Africa that we all knew to say, oh, African parents are this time around. My baby, my yellow high. You feel me?
So so now we're saying abafya shiva they didn't get charo chile.
No, it's a charo now. As people, we just tend to say, what used to happen in the past was laka. No. It wasn't laka. It was in the past.
Yeah, it was in the past.
We are in the present. So the world has now begun producing those same effects of technology and...
But at some extent, again, when someone says the way things were a long time ago, they do have a reason to why they say that.
Bro, they keep on saying, if I'm on so
no, that's off. Like, that's off because they'll support certain things. But what I'm saying is, like, I'll give I'm sorry for going the biblical direction. But what I'm saying is, when God created, He created man and the woman in a certain way. Yeah. The type of arrangement that He made, it's how the world was functioning. He knew that a man is supposed to be made like that, a woman is supposed to be made like that, because the world should function in that direction. Exactly. You get ka? Exactly. So that's why He would say, a man, you're supposed to do that, a woman, you're supposed to do that. Exactly. You see? Even how you bring up, because then the Bible said, you are supposed to be you're supposed to whip your kids if they are misbehaving. It means God knows to say, just speaking to a child is not enough. But but now, at this point, a child has a right to take their parent to the police.
Yeah, no more for bad.
You understand, ka? No, but God made that as a rule, as a command to say, as a parent, it means if you're a parent who's never beaten your child, at that point, you're not being a good parent because you're supposed to show I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Totally. That's why when because now, there are even parents who are afraid to beat. Me, for my father doesn't tolerate nonsense. You know how my father has brought us up? It's like as if it's impossible to grow up in a bad way. But the other parents will like just tolerate nonsense. No, but like, I don't know. So when our parents, they say, it's the way we grew up. I'm not saying those bad things, but at some point they have a point, like us when we grew up, our parents used to do that. Boys were brought up like boys. Girls were brought up like girls.
That's food.
You see, you can't be there. Like, come on, man.
No sign of weakness.
It's why a long time ago, even these homosexuality things, we are not there. No, because how do you become homosexual? Like how?
But like right now, we have I think sometimes we have like parents who experienced so much harshness that they decided their children will not experience so much harshness.
How? Who gave you that harshness?
Their parents. Like they feel as if the way they were raised was like
Nshimunya, if I ask you,
and they want to have like a better life for their children.
Why are you coming to school?
To have a better life.
For who?
For
yourself and who?
And my children. And like.
So what are your goals in life? What do you want? Like when you say you've succeeded in life, what have you ever accomplished?
Success is what I've accomplished.
Like what at what point when you said okay naikala now no life up like life naikala nishi you have what?
I have a proper place to sleep. I can eat whatever I want. I can.
Family is not in your head.
Family is in my head. No, it's
Isn't that your priority as a girl?
It is I have a home. I have like I said, I have a proper place to sleep. I have good food.
We're looking at know where the conversation is. You're just trying to avoid the conversation.
I can get my children what they want.
Exactly. And then where do you learn from?
From my parents.
Where they missed it. It's where you try to fit in.
Yes.
Right?
To be better than my parents.
Exactly. But if you understood why your parents did that, look, my father, I think out of all children, I'm the child who's been beaten the most. Dad can testify. No, not Kumfa. I'm the firstborn. You see. So all experiments were done on me. And for sure, I think my dad can also proudly say that his experiments worked positively. So even me, are you telling me that when I have my kids, I'm going to avoid doing what my father did? Because I know it worked on me.
But you're not okay. There are
He wasn't harsh. He was right. That's why.
You are last.
Okay, look. Okay, me what I'm trying to say is there are times where parents like overreact for no reason. Like even you, are you going to be a parent who's overreacting for no reason?
What do you mean?
Like sometimes, like you, like firstborns, like are like beaten for no reason. You just do like a small thing. So even you, that's what you're going to be doing to your child.
Do you know me what my mom used to tell me? Every time when Mazwa makes a mistake and I've seen that mistake, I would be beaten. Mazwa is watching me. Every time when, even until now, when Mazwa does something wrong, the first person who be blamed is who?
Is you.
Parents, they invest. That's why even when you're at home, usually in most families, even when you're at home, out of all kids, if your parents can only be able to sponsor one kid at a time, the first priority is the firstborn.
Yeah.
Why is it that? Because they expect the firstborn. Ukuisaisunga abaiche. So all experiments of beating, or everything, because they are learning, it's their first time to be parents. So they are making their mistakes. Allow them to make their mistakes, because you also make the same mistakes. You see, we're not saying they're perfect, but they make the mistakes. So all experiments happen on you. That's why you find most of the times, last born amankara no poster, because the parents have reached at the point where they're just tired. Now, what they installed in you is what you're supposed to install in your what?
The last born.
Manomba, if the first born will reach Pobanish, the family has gone. Because oro panyumba, you at your place, they say at Pondan. Exactly. Do you live with Lushom?
No.
Where is Lushom? When was the last time she lived with you? But even in her absence, she still carries the name of the place. My place, I'm here. I've spent most of my time in boarding school. But at my place, they say Poma Inza. As a firstborn, you carry the name. Now, if I'm a fool and then they're saying Poma Inza, it's why parents will make sure all experiments are done. But the world has become useless now, because now children, we're taking our parents to the police. And now, how do you expect your parents to, like, how are they supposed to discipline you? Because for you to be disciplined, they have to beat you. Now, when they beat you, take them to the police. Then what?
My mom says in front of the police, they should go beat you. To go beat you.
Because even policemen, because even the same policemen where they take you, they're also parents. In most circumstances, the issue won't even go. If the policeman is that you understand. Say, okay, this is how it is. Of course, there are those parents who are toxic. Like, at times, our parents just get toxic. And most of the times, parents are toxic because they've come from families like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you have come from a family that's toxic. Also, you just want to be toxic on your kids. But I don't think that's normal. I say. Exactly. So, there's been that thing to say that even they are bringing of kids right now. They say at Vanava these days, but who's in charge?
Exactly.
Who's in charge of the two pins? Who brought up the two pins? So why don't we blame the parents of two pin?
I believe, like I said, there's nothing like the past or the future or the present is worse than which one is worse. Because, bro, we are all living like we are only 19 once. Yeah. Those niggas were 19 then.
Yeah.
We are 19 now. So
yes.
It's up to whoever is like taking care of your worship. The way you are brought up is what you portray out there. So
exactly. Now, who's bringing you up, Kaidi?
But these days, like, they are busy parents. They are not even bringing up their children.
Those are some of the
most of the
problems we are facing.
It's the same thing that we're talking about. Even last time, and we've always talked about this. We say most of the times, even though a man is present, usually a man is not responsible for certain things. So he does the top job, the general job of discipline. Yeah. That's why when you mess up, most mothers will refer to the father, because after it's the mother first to sort it out. When your mother fails, that's when it goes to the father. That's why we said there are certain things that happen in a home, but the father can't know, but the mother will know everything. But then it becomes a pressure where the mother doesn't know her roles. She feels like also she's the general on top there. Now who's going to be the mother?
I think the problem is not even them feeling like the general. It's them just being too lazy.
No, they are being too energetic.
Being too absent.
Their mothers who are just like the mother is there and she's just on her phone. She can't even help the child with her homework. Like, she will just like leave things up to the people.
My mother has never helped me with homework, man.
Like, she will just be there on the phone. She can't even tell the child. A child who is like 5 years old, she can't even tell the child to say, rinse your cup. They'll go give auntie to rinse your cup.
And then you know what's foolish about it? Have you noticed? I think those who are maids can bear witness with me. Do you know that if you tell a child of your boss to say go do that or wamkaripira, your boss can threaten your job for discipline her child?
That's the problem.
She's the boss. But
No, it's not supposed to be like that.
It's not supposed to be like that. Just a child can come there, deliberately spill water panshipali. Then you as a maid, you
And
get
then they will
upset.
then shout at the maid.
They will shout at the maid. And then at least if the shouting was private, because the employment was private,
But they'll do it in front of the
in
child.
front of the child, and now you think the child is going to respect the maid?
No.
Tabesha.
But as we have this, our neighbor, they made this. The boss will be sitting
Wakakonkera
here. Made
kwa
that
neighbor.
timbo mwana. She doesn't take nonsense. She's like in dinaka. Like beats the if the child is not listening, beat her. And I'm like, that's a good woman. Yes.
But
That was my brother when we closed for this long vacation.
yeah.
I don't know what he did at school, and he was given a CP a week before they went on their midterm break.
Yeah.
And then we came to find out later, a week after they opened, they went back after their midterm break.
Yeah.
And I was home. And then we went to the principal's office. So mom was busy telling the principal to say, no, you have to discipline him. In every way, you feel like disciplining him.
Yeah.
Because I've given all the rights to discipline him, to you. I can't do anything because she has tried her best. And it's like he's not listening anymore.
Exactly. That's the way it's supposed to be. But even in school, in school, even at such type of nonsense also. Whereby
in school, I've hate for school. Sometimes, I've always been a noisemaker. But sometimes, it has never been our problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are just there. Why could be but we are there to be guided. So I was seeing like a story of this certain boy who was insulting the teachers, though I couldn't understand the language
on social media.
On social media. So I was like, if we were given chance to explain certain things in school, that we beat. Some teachers are just like, yo, listen to me.
But for real,
Listen to me.
there are teachers who are like that. Have you noticed? Like, okay, sorry, but I don't know. I don't like the teaching profession. Like, honestly, I'm sorry. Like, I appreciate what they've done for me, but I think my whole time at school, I don't think I've liked the teaching profession. There are those teachers who've just made their life like nkala shupa fiama piu piu zi.
You feel me? Shout out to the soft cheaters. Not fair,
because some of us, honestly speaking, you find you do not have. You know what used to happen at school? You see the way I'm like so vocal like this. You see, the way I'm so vocal and stuff.
Man.
But yet I was such a good boy. Church things, you can ask anyone. Very good. Fiamma Pathfinder, pediatrician, commander, you know what I mean? But because I was so vocal, teachers always had this impression that this boy is a problem. There was any time when I was in my secondary school. You see what would happen? Like at my school, we have this thing that we call. At my school, we had this thing that we call dome gathering, because it'd be an SDA school. So we had moments where we would come, like, the domes would come together and tell our concerns. Usually grade 12s, have that thing say Sugochimonawi. So usually don't say their side of the stories. They just don't care. They would rather go the unruly way to get what they want. You see. So now when telling concerns, apparently I chose to be. That day I chose to say, let me speak. First time when I was ever, and that was my first time because I stayed from grade 8 to grade 12. That was my first time ever being vocal. Like they didn't know my vocal side. I decided to be vocal. I don't know, apparently if I spoke very well for them, I gained that influence. You understand what I mean? That influence, Fidia Shanshan, the first impression that the teachers had of me is Uyuni problem. So whenever there was a big problem, I remember there was a time, this time, I wasn't even in school. I went for a SOSTARS program, but the first suspect was me, who was not there.
I know.
You see, this other time, we're from a dorm gathering, and then there's like some form of, because now they separate, they say guys and girls do not prep together. They don't go to prep together. And now the guys, for me, I was okay with it. I had no concern. You get, but I had this thing where I would speak on behalf of what they are saying. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, the spokesperson.
So now the grade
Servant of
12s,
the
the grade 12s decide to be unruly and just to go study with the females and just cause that confusion. The first suspect was me.
Mine.
So teachers have this thing, like I feel they had like I wish they had this thing where they would like come down. Yes, the teachers there that come down to a level and just interact. Like there's just some teachers who just want to prove points, and I think that it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Because for me, it hasn't helped me in any way. All those teachers who try to prove points to me, it hasn't helped
Even
me.
me, that one teacher, she didn't help me in any way.
You see?
And then I only have like 4 to 5 people who are going to get a distinction from my subjects.
And you are proud. That's the unfortunate thing. You see, how do you come there proudly as a teacher and say, yeah, you are, and like, you are a failure. You want what? Me, I was smart, but I used to sit kuch corner. Yes, I used to make noise. You understand? But I was still smart.
Yeah, man.
And they knew that.
I'm glad I never experienced a teacher who told me that.
Halfway.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So we
the
never experienced.
lifestyle.
God granted it.
When it comes to school stuff,
Like, I was at a school where teachers would like always just say good things about their students unless you're just like a problem. for
What
you
school is
in
that?
class. It was a private Catholic school.
They need an award.
Don
What's the
Bosco,
school? Don Bosco.
Chingwea.
They need an award.
Don Bosco, shout
They
out.
need the
I don't know
word.
if about to bake
Okay,
in
I
a
think
money
it's
tear
just
full of
some teachers.
But,
That like,
Me, honestly, I don't know.
you know the
Who
school I was at?
Eh,
I was at Holy Correspondence School. Private.
but
And then that woman
Just,
found herself there.
Was she married?
No?
No one.
That's what.
We know the reason why. We end there.
how it ends there. Right?
End there.
Yeah, these people are very emotional. So if this gets out, yeah, nobody pen up. That's the truth, yo.
No, yeah,
But yeah, Namuiz.
yeah, that's the truth.
Shout
That's
out to the soft teachers.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
Shut up.
And then there's this guy.
Your friends.
There are these teachers who are so hard, even unnecessary. They reach unnecessary points. You see, of being hard. And then I don't know why certain excited pupils after they graduate grade 12, they go appreciate them. Like just because you're excited, you're like, no, sir, you helped me. How did you help me? How did you help me? Because
They contribute. Let's contribute money. We buy a gift for
I
that
can
side.
never
You,
do such a
he's good
thing.
teacher for you. Who told you he was a good teacher
We
for
had
me?
that group in our class.
There's always that
They
group.
bought.
There's always that group.
me here, look, I'm at university. I passed. You understand? But no, there are certain teachers who will still meet you to them like, no, sir, you didn't contribute. Like, no,
man,
you don't deserve the juice. Like,
you will
honestly
find
speaking.
that the best teachers are usually very composed.
Real.
Even lecture.
They can. Oh, lecture tavish, lecture tavish. Vako man, yeah.
Teachers, huh?
But usually the best teachers
Yeah.
are very composed. I have a personal favorite teacher, the one I'm calling Mr. Sikoman. Sikoman. Oh,
I've heard of
this
Mr. Skombe.
Mr.
Yes.
Skombe is one person you can call. What's up? Therefore, I want to shake kaji,
Kajil.
and you wash with love. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he's a bit rough when it comes to work, not when it comes to useless stuff like.
Yeah.
What you are just there back panic about me. What the hell are you talking about? Just pass you.
Yeah.
It's between me and
real.
this dude. I'm on
Real.
But squad felt to point like Seco oxide. Wow. From grade 8 to like grade 12, he was telling me to say, science is a very good field. You need to tap into. He's guiding you. Oh, you can do engineering with this. You can do this. You can do this. Go to ZB. You do this. Do this. Do this. Those are the teachers that our parents used to have back then.
Yes.
Although human rights, but they used to do that.
But is it normal these teachers who use like fan belts to beat students?
Back
Only
then,
beating is no longer allowed.
back then, it was normal, and some people like went far with those same teachers. But this time around, the teachers that we have want to impose that revenge now, you feel me?
Yeah, because
now
of
that
how
revenge doesn't work on us.
exactly, because
We are like
it's a different kind of
different era, boy. In a Facebook, carry to have a boy.
Yeah, real.
So,
but you know this issue of students being like pupils being unruly. You know, some pupils aren't just unruly, like even their parents have problems.
Yeah.
Like even during PTA meetings, you will see the child in the parents, like how the parents will be talking, misbehaving. Because their parents who can go like at a school just because their child has been beaten without listening to it. Like they believe the word of their child no matter what.
Me, there was the time I was slapped. I went to tell my mom. And she never went.
My father can't tolerate such nonsense.
I felt hate, like I felt like my mom doesn't love me. Like, why can't she go to school? And she just said, "That's back home if today." And she kept quiet.
Same. My father and my mom. Those guys. You know, at some point I felt those people don't like me because my mom used to be like,
I
would like, yes, you know, because I would fight with like people in the hood, you know, that kind of thing, like you argue and stuff. When I go home, I go crying, reporting that I've been beaten. He said, she beats me again. How fair was that, man?
No simping, man. No simping for you. No simping. You fight your own battles. They've already told you have
exactly.
grown up.
Exactly.
And
I do appreciate that kind of upbringing.
Yeah, man.
Like I do appreciate that kind of upbringing.
My beating.
I feel a parent shouldn't just be too soft.
Or in the children's business, like children are playing. But
in America, they have this thing guys, when a parent is like very hard on the child, usually who have got such traits, it's the black American parents. That's why you find memes about that. But then if you look at it, the most African kids are more behaved than our friends from the West End.
If a boy had a perfume, you eat in Shima, your genetics are too different.
Yeah, real.
Then our parents also are more normal.
That's the dating thing.
Yeah, that's the
how
way.
they even dating.
Yes.
In the Western culture in Africa.
Exactly. Because in Western, a 12-year-old can go propose to the daughter of the man like live.
And the boy can even come.
Over. No, I feel guys such things shouldn't be tolerated. Because what does a 12-year-old have to bring to the table?
But
no, we're not
supporting. The world is a global village, bruh. Let's just shift. For to make off their feed.
No, because what Dad told me made sense. Dad told me, you see, certain things our parents know. Wamonaka, I know that you are doing such a thing. You can't tell me maybe if you have a delusional parent, but parents know the things that are being done. Wamonaka, like most of the circumstances, like they have that glimpse. There are some of their children like have just gone too deep. But they know to say at least this one should have a... You know that parents can even get worried like, Urimukulu, you're 19 years old, they've never heard you talk about a girl, never heard you shine, like you feel, no, that's off. That's off. But what Dad told me was like, certain things, we know that you do them, you see. But then it's disrespectful, you should bring the power into. Why are you so open about it?
Yeah, man.
You don't. If you want to do such, be private. Like, let not your parents know about it. Like, they already have that idea. But why do you want to like shove it in their face that I have got such a thing?
Sometimes it ain't in privacy.
No, like what I'm saying. Yes. We have to be concluding. But what I'm saying is this: like there are certain things that are normal. Like when you reach certain ages, you have to be open. My mom knows everything. So if I ever make a mistake, mom knows. Like, this is what I tell my mom everything, and that's why That's why she's able to guide me properly. You get?
Yeah.
But there are those things that mom doesn't know. I think you know what I'm saying. She knows to say, my son does this and that and that. But there are those things that does this and that she shouldn't know, and it's off. Like she shouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
But now, how much respect is that I have to bring such things on her face?
Yeah,
I'm there on social media
now that's
kissing around, like honestly speaking.
Now that's disrespect.
Exactly.
That's a disrespect, Sunny.
That's a disrespect.
Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be. But then I feel also parents are like, they're those who are delulu, who think their kids aren't doing anything. Because you know, even these issues of look,
What
look,
do you mean,
listen, like they have that imagination that doesn't exist. Because you can tell from the way your child dresses. You know, that's why we are saying there are certain parents who've supported their kids so much that their kids are able to do any nonsense because they know their parents will always have their back.
Yeah, that's my shield.
You see, because a kid, you know how there are people, you know how it is in Africa. You can be with a boy, just there, immediately the news reaches your mom. But there are certain parents who decide to ignore such things because those are symptoms. They decide they ask, Sonny, I know I believe my child. No, what my child is. I don't know if you...
Bro, no banga. Like you're not keen.
You get what my point is. Even from the dressing, we've talked about dressing. Even from the dressing of your child, you're able to tell, to say, what are the odds that my child is able to dress like this and no man is sleeping with her? And what are the possibilities? You see why the delusionalness comes in? Like, how does your child, like, bro, look, even last time we said,
how does she own 17 Pro Max?
Exactly. You know,
That's
what's crazy.
That's the thing this Chanel lady was saying, to say, you're a girl child and you can leave you're 19, you're 20, you can leave your home and come back with bread and milk and juice, and
like,
your parents don't
those
even
things
ask
for
you
you
to say, where did you get that from?
Exactly.
All they are doing is receiving. And they eat
they don't ask, because how you've never sent your child money for her to even just to survive without those things. You know that the money you send is not enough, but you see your child surviving, and you see your child come back with a big phone, comes back with what, even buys you gifts as a parent, and you know your child is not hustling. And then you are just quiet about it, ignoring it. You see what I'm saying? There's level of delusionalness. Like you decide to ignore certain things. It's why it comes back to what we are saying, to say, yes, in as much as we are going to blame the children of Tupin being spoiled, but who is bringing up the children in Tupin?
So in short, so that by 1990, never kushaba 2P.
Exactly.
So problem when you born safe.
Because a problem because they've started bringing up more problems, because certain parents, for them to most of the circumstances, if you have clean money, for you to have that clean money, you must have discipline. It means if you're an RK, apart from maybe there are those people who do devious means, you get, but there are those parents who are clean, and those who do devious means, they'll do. If you're a parent, you queue for you to get money. You don't want your children to be doing that. I don't know if you get. So you find that most of these, we have this stereotype that RKs are spoiled, right? Yeah. But their parents aren't spoiled. That's why they are disciplined enough to attain such wealthy. But what causes that is, it's not like the parent is in discipline and is teaching the child to be in discipline. The parent is not there to guide the children. So the one who's guiding the children is that maid who, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. You see, because the maids, most of the times you find that the people who are maids and stuff, apart from those, maybe due to circumstance, you haven't managed to, I don't know if you get life circumstance, but there are those who you didn't manage to attain wealthy. Yeah, but such a person is teaching your child on how to grow up. Yeah. Instead of you teaching your child on how you've managed to attain that wealthy, how you've been disciplined, how you've been what, it's another person who's not managed to reach that level that you are. What happens? Exactly. What mentality does your child have?
Poor man picking.
Poor man picking. Because in most circumstances, an RK cannot want to date someone for money. Because you've grown up in it. But then if that RK has been brought up with someone who wants money from their parents, whose mentality do they have? The mentality of wanting money.
Money. Shower my feet. But money shouldn't be an issue. Money is just like a game.
Yeah.
So what you are talking about, I guess, is it's all about the minds and the people who are raising those people.
Yeah.
So bonsa mwepa dandatsi batupi to adiona oka. Na ifoto adandatsi momwine mweba tukushia batupi ni.
Exactly. And they do not want to admit that.
Yeah.
Wamonaka.
It's a battle of
everyone is saying about.
Although you know, sometimes I feel like we are like katushinga turarua abakadene abanyu on how to use technology. Because there's no way.
Real.
Relax. Leave it for us sometime. Because I was so surprised to see this lady on TikTok just capturing. Like, yo, that's why you send us your nudes. We don't want to see them. You're old now.
A big woman who invested
For real,
in an
that's what I
angle
said.
TikTok.
You know. Look, even on like the content that we make, you see, you'll find when we crack certain jokes or we say certain things, the youngsters, usually they don't get offended. They'll just laugh it off. Then you find Abakulu, they're the ones who are going to now write those long paragraphs they write in their diaries.
Listen to your space. It's code. Teens. We are teenagers.
Yes.
You feel me? Sometimes they need to be giving us some space. Kai, everybody if you do no shan, we don't have that.
Yes.
We just have phones. So I poke you on Instagram now. Tuka ko paano no?
Yes.
Online beef here and there. But when they see that no, that's our space sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes
True.
Try to avoid seeing our feeds.
True. Because we are now competing with parents on social media, man. Like,
that's a major worry that they don't want to address. Like, they would rather address that I mean, I see me gonna have an uncle. What to kind of paper social media. But you feel me? The challenge is, what are you doing on social media? You yourselves.
Yes.
And you're supposed to have a space of your own whereby.
You've never heard that joke before. Imagine you upload a tape on these sites where you upload explicit content. And then now you see your parents comment to say, Sani, this is what you're doing. You're like, Mommy, what are you doing?
Exactly. And it's really a worrying issue. It's okay, time on what's an issue, but it's an issue.
A very big one.
It's an issue.
You know, sometimes I feel like all of us are just fulfilling the prophet.
It's just the whole world. That's not only.
Just fulfilling the prophet.
It's just the whole world. That's crazy.
It's a rotate chip when atatura upai for everyone.
For
That's
real.
cool.
That's why it was
Not
now. No easy. Supposed to be in the easy. But the signs are there. But so, for me, don't want to go too religious. If I go religious, I'm not none.
No, you can go religious, man. We
but
can go religious.
But I feel like niggas be saying, the world is ending. But when I was in grade 10, someone still told me that, that bridge, there was a certain bridge that's Chinchale for Makudi. It was the world was ending dead. So I had to prepare my lunch box. It's never. So after that, for me, I no longer believe.
I think the only way you can know that the world is really ending is if you decide to read for yourself and not listen.
But you know, if I was to talk
how the world is ending, like you yourself get the Bible and read about what it says on the signs that the world is going
but
to end.
At an opinion level, I feel we overgeneralize opinion. Please, I'm not bugging anyone. I'm not an SD when I'm saying this. You see, like I just feel when this issue of the Jesus Christ coming, when he said soon, I feel he was not talking generally to everyone, but at an individual pace. Because what's the life expectancy in Zambia? 50. So it means if you are born, if you are dying at 50, it means when they say Jesus is coming soon, it means for you Jesus is coming after 50 years after your birth. That's soon. Very soon. You're not supposed to start counting 19 or Shan BC when you didn't exist. You didn't exist.
Yeah.
So even like I feel this should be seen more as at an individual level. So if I'm dying at 20, it means Jesus Christ has come 20 years after my death. Because after my resurrection, what's the next thing? Jesus Christ is coming. So it means I have a very short time to live. That's why it comes in like, maybe if you look at it in a way, say Jesus Christ might come anytime soon. But I feel it's like anytime soon, you might die and your judgment is done. It means Jesus Christ has come for you.
Anytime soon. You die, they judge you. That's what
exactly.
That's what I thing happens,
You die, you are judged.
You are judged.
You're not judged there and then.
You be
though.
judged,
you
but
are
then
judged.
we know the results. You know, there are some court sessions that you know the results.
You know
bro.
the results. If I
But no, you can't. Okay, for yourself, yes. You anyway. You know what? Never mind.
The results are known, bro.
yeah, you should be qualified. If you find me, I will say this.
Yeah.
Ngaba fati muntu afwa ngadi fene problem ni
Eh.
not to judge fene for in fati
The problem. But there's this
You
thing
don't-
when
you
someone
don't know.
dies.
These things that preachers say, you'll be surprised you find the thief in heaven, and then that pastor who you thought would be in heaven is not there.
that's why I say that's why I
Yeah.
prefer not to judge anyone based of what I'm seeing.
Yes.
These eyes are blind, you feel
For
me?
real.
The only eyes that you're supposed to see spiritual. For me, if I tell you I'm spiritual fit, that's why I even say
the angry.
spiritual. I know myself to say, I'm fit, spiritual. Physical, you can even attack me, I'm watching, 1-1, but spiritually I'm fit. So when you die, a physical death,
Yeah.
you are judged then by your people. That one, Smego was a thief. Yes, I was a thief.
Sure.
Judgment on earth one.
One.
Smego was a thief.
Even
Oh.
these pastors that don't listen.
How did
They
now
were supposed
pastors?
to
But well,
listen to what they are preaching and not what they do.
but no, you know.
But
This man, where has
What
this?
you-
Why do we treat pastors like they are gods? Do we understand that like human beings?
They're just
At
like
my
that.
church, for you to be a pastor, SDS, you know what I'm saying. For you to be a pastor, there's nothing they use to measure
No
your spirituality.
criteria.
no, you just have to go
It's
to
more of your
Sango.
intelligence. Like if you're intelligent, bro,
Just go
you go
to
to
Sango.
Sango that side, you write your exams, and you're going to pass with flying colors. They will not come and judge you to say
And they
you. You see.
Muntu wanza
Come on.
kushuta
But
pasami.
we have reached an extent where we worship pastors, like we really do worship them, like whatever a pastor says. Because even though you say ati, we shouldn't, like as you've said, yes, we shouldn't follow what pastors are doing. On our side, don't follow what the pastors are doing. But on a pastor's side, why are you speaking what you're not doing?
Exactly.
No, you feel me? Those guys are just like
In
you.
business.
No, sometimes
No, okay.
those guys are just like you. And this time around, I feel like people just wake up. Come on, squad, but I'm just passing like this. It's a church. When I come back, it's a bar. Again on Sunday, it's a church.
Yeah.
Just
And
the
I'm
devil
like,
ministry.
yo, relax, Moeban,
And,
relax.
and such churches have people flocking to them, like, and
How?
no, for you. And the
Yeah,
most, if you
whatever.
look at the populations of such type of churches, it's women. Women are easily deceived. I think that's why even the Garden of Eden,
I
God
feel
decided
like-
to use a woman. Because,
What do you mean, God?
man, look at, honestly speaking, would you see it normal? I'm just like, no, I
Yes,
have to see
Papa.
my papa after this. Papa.
But they are there, man.
How
They are
often?
there.
How often is
I
that?
think those men who are there, I think they're just in business. They're
In
business partners. You feel
bro,
me?
it's very rare. A man, you live, be a wunganda, wagusi a wunganda, tino ndaenga uriba papa.
Wani papa.
No. Or even the issue at kunganga. How often do men go kunganga?
You know why ladies? Let me try to like speak for them.
Yeah.
So, what I feel is just an opinion.
Yes.
What I feel
Yeah.
is that these people are there like taking care of the homes. So but I feel sometimes it's because they have seen some homes.
Yes.
Okay, if I start laughing, but
Okay.
I've seen some homes whereby the husband just brings maybe a 20 kwacha and they expect that's all week.
Yeah.
So now that stress, you find that those churches have that vast majority of the
women.
population. Those same women are going there to say, the Papa will bless us, everything will be okay. But it's just the poverty trapping them.
True.
Then they take that's very 20 kwacha to
the
that
Papa.
Papa.
Exactly.
That is the sake of
that's what's crazy.
those
Know what you
churches.
marry.
That's what's crazy. That's why like
Yeah.
poor people. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry, but that's just
There's
the
no
term.
one
Why is
poor.
here?
But if you are poor in the mind,
Yes,
then you are
okay.
poor.
Those people who are not like financially stable, I think they are the majority in the churches right now.
It's because mostly you need to work to make money.
Yes.
And money is not wealth.
Yes.
Like I say,
True.
money is not wealth.
Yeah.
What you need are surviving skills.
Yeah.
Do a bit of gardening. If you have millionaire, do a bit of gardening, do a bit of this, do a bit of this. Those are natural skills of man. That's not money. That's just waimba kofe padana palya na ivana kaliembura mu garden ya paka banza na ya dashani people will eat. Now the problem is everyone is
what is being taught in the churches, Kairi? Because look at, I'll give you an example. You see, like for me, for my church, right? I told you I've been in boarding school since grade 8. I was a very committed person to my church. Wamonaka, Pathfinder would go for fairs and stuff. But after I went in grade 8, I got so busy. Like after grade 8, I got so busy with my accommodation. Yeah, accommodation issue. I've got so busy. I've got so busy with my education that Uku Church Nashtakwati I've kind of reduced some. And I'm not able to go for programs like on Wednesday, Pathfinder, Ambassador is meeting. I can't do that. You see, and what am I doing here? I'm trying to build a future. I'm trying to do business, to do things like I'm trying to build the future. But then there are those people whereby they are not doing what I'm doing. So in grade 8, maybe they even dropped school. They are the ones who are viable at church.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who grow with the church, and then they become elders of the church, and then now they teach people on how, because people have this habit of worshiping elders and whatever. Now imagine a person, you've not done your homework in life, and then you are being worshipped by people, and you're an inspiration to people. What did you teach them? And this is what's happening in the churches.
Exactly.
So you find that the people, even children, if you look at the populations in the youths, in the ambassadors, in the world, most people who are like so committed to church things, they are not doing anything else but church.
Yeah.
Pressure, para no money for para. That's why you need to. That's why you need to level it up. Why should? Na if para na imuaka para.
I think the problem is when people think if you're a Christian, you're supposed to suffer on earth and only have milk and honey in heaven.
No, I
bro,
think
heaven
say
is
Christian.
some people.
Because
exactly like. But I don't know why they think
that's a trap. Like, you know, when they see someone having money, even in the church, someone who has got money, if they just decide to say, let me be committed with church, then your name is spoiled. You are a witch. So, anyone who dies, it's you who's taking them.
But my church has only managers as the top most.
But that's what happens, guys. Most of the admin elders people are doing fine.
But are they always there? No,
they are
not.
They
are there to
like
finance the thing. They are there to give the land.
No. For us, they even tell us to say, you have to work, man. You have to work. No, Rika, and what.
I doubt if that's Christianity you're talking about.
No, I won't say it's Christianity.
It's not a Christian. It's Islam, right?
He missed Ramadan.
It's Islam, right?
I won't be open about
but it's not
religion.
Christianity. You won't say the religion. It's not Christian.
I won't say the religion, but
I highly doubt that. Christianity.
No, it's your same Christianity.
At your yes.
No.
And you say it with your church.
Namuiz. But you need to adapt.
We have to get the conclusion.
You need to adapt whereby guys today any book paper on Sunday. Or guys on Monday, let's go to work.
Yes.
If the same energy people put in praying, okay, I'm not saying praying is bad, but pray, but work.
Yes.
Pray
Fresh.
and work. Pray and work. Pray and work. Then God will also bless you. He cannot bless your hands that haven't worked.
That's true.
And God works with principles. That's why you'll find that even that witch doctor, they will be blessed, man. He won't say, since this one, but then you know she avaroke shape when full takwa. Because he has principles to say whoever works this and he fulfills. He's a just God. He will fulfill whatever he said. So when he tells you to say, Juba, this podcast to go
spiritual, fresh.
So me, I'm seeing your work, man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing your work. If consistency is in you, it will grow to 1 million views.
We manifest.
You feel me? But if you become lazy, it will be here like this.
I know it's going to grow.
It will grow.
Yes.
You feel me? We have seen people who have started this. After you started, we don't know where they are. We have seen people who start, we don't know where they will be.
Exactly.
So it's about those principles of the world. The world works under principles.
Fresh.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's one thing you need to understand with. I want you to understand with your mind today. The principles are the world, you feel me?
This boy should be a pastor, leave music, why is it?
There's not two ways about it.
Spiritual.
But that was the episode 9. I know, we've gone to how many minutes?
50.
1 hour.
Yeah.
So that was fresh, why is it? Yeah, thank you very much for coming through D show. How did you do the? I'm back like Shanshat.
I'm back on your FYP like I never left.
Crazy.
Fresh. Otherwise, that was Juba.
Lily.
Disho.
Itatakuwa mana intro ni. Yeah.
Sasa hapa ni outro.
Outro ni spiritual. That's the outro, man.
Fresh. Out in 3,
2, 1. Yeah, man.